Before a new National Minimum Wage Act is enacted, there are procedures. And in Nigeria, Section 5 of the National Minimum Wage Act provides that there shall be a tripartite committee on national minimum wage. This tripartite committee is comprised of the organized labor, usually made up of the Trade Union Congress and the Nigerian Labour Congress. The organized private sector is the second tripod, the second stand of the tripod, made up of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, the Employees Consultative Forum, the Chambers of Commerce, and the likes. They make up the organized private sector. And then you have the government side, which makes up the three stands of the tripartite committee. And then the government side is usually made up of the federal government, the state governments, and of course the local government. What is the function of this tripartite committee? This tripartite committee is expected to negotiate an amicable, a suitable national minimum wage based on certain parameters such as the standard of living, interest rate, the cost of living, and basically all the economic indices are supposed to be factored into the formation or the negotiation of the new national minimum wage. Mark you, the Act, that's the National Minimum Wage Act of 2019, provides that this committee ought to be inaugurated 6 months before the expiration of the subsisting national minimum wage. It is upon the conclusion of their negotiation and when they've come to an amicable solution to this national minimum wage, the report is presented to the president, who then sends an executive member bill, to the National Assembly for legislative input. What are the powers of the National Assembly in this regard? You see or find them in Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution. Specifically, Section 4 sub 2 provides that the National Assembly shall have powers to legislate or make laws for the good governance of the Federation. Now, Item 34 of Schedule 2, Part 1 of the 1999 Constitution also gives the National Assembly the powers to legislate on issues that have to bother on national minimum wage. So the National Assembly, both the Green Chambers and the Red Chambers, Green Chambers, the House of Representatives, the Red Chambers, the Senate, would go through the process of first reading, second reading, third reading. When the bill is done with these processes, they would now have to be harmonized by both the Senate and the House of Representatives. Upon the harmonization of the bill is then sent through the clerk of the National Assembly to the president, who then assents to the bill, and the bill becomes law. It now becomes a National Minimum Wage Act. Well, if you've not subscribed to this channel, this is another opportunity for you to do so. Please subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button when you do so, so that you can continue to be updated on legal content that drops on this channel. Finally, what you should note is that once the president assents to the bill, it becomes binding and on both the organized private sector as well as on the government, and both parties are expected to comply with the provisions of the National Minimum Wage Act.